Hello, I'm Dr. Craig Escude. Welcome to Medical Monday. We've been talking about supporting people, supporting their bodies to help improve alignment and overall function. Let's talk about a few specifics about what we can do to help people keep the function they have and possibly even regain function. So in people who have limitations in their body movement or body positioning, say from things like cerebral palsy or other contractures or something like that, there are things that we need to be aware of. First, we need to be aware of the possibility of skin pressure injuries from inability to, say, move on their own or move certain body parts on their own. So we need to make sure that a person has different positions, 3 or 4 different positions that they are supported in throughout the day and moved from position to position at different times so that one particular area of a person's body is not always receiving the most pressure, which means it could have the most possibility of getting an injury, a pressure type injury. You may have heard the term Decubitus Ulcers. It's kind of an older term that we use, or bed sores. And so all of these things come from a person sitting in the same position for a long period of time. So a person who has limitations in their ability to move should have different positions made available to them and that they be supported in different positions to help prevent those types of things. There should be positions that encourage a person to have active movement, meaning a position that will encourage them to utilize a part of their body that maybe doesn't get utilized very much. Maybe an activity that helps them to use maybe one of their arms that has a contracture in it to help that person move more often and more regularly. So we can look to physical occupational therapists and others to help figure out what are good body positions that can help improve this type of activity and help keep the person's function that a person has. We want a person to have really the least time laying down as possible during the day. We lay down at night to sleep, and we don't need to lay down all the time during the day. And again, those things can sometimes increase the risk of pressure injuries. We also need to be aware that if a person uses any type of functional equipment or adaptive equipment, such as braces, things like that, that they fit properly and are not also at risk of causing some issues or problems, particularly of the skin. Working positions, there are positions that we can work in that are better. Even if you think about this, if I'm sitting at this desk all day long, things start to not feel good. So sometimes I'll stand up and work standing up. And people with intellectual and developmental disabilities should have those same opportunities as well too. And all of these things can help improve a person's overall function and lifestyle and reduce the risk of injuries and contractures and all of these different things. So work together with your team, your physical therapist, your occupational therapist, and others to always look for the best ways, the best position to support someone, to keep them moving, keep them active to the best that you can.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching this episode of Medical Mondays with Dr. Craig Escude. We got a ton more in the backlog, so if you want to check those out, we got a playlist on YouTube, or you can listen to it on our podcasting platforms. We just want to make a quick note that Friends for Life is currently hiring, so if you'd like to come work with us here at Friends for Life, head over to friendsforliferc.com, go to our employment page, fill out the form, and we'll get back with you soon. And we also have a new show airing now called Nursing in No Time, kind of as a compliment to these Medical Mondays. So if you'd like to check that out, also available on our YouTube channel. And as always, you guys can check out the Friends for Life podcast and our midweek minis. So thank you for watching. We'll see you next week.